Oh, welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we're in our series one recording area, but we are recording for House Flipper Series 2. We are continuing the New Year's flip of the Frozen Way offices. I just have to remember where it is. Frozen Way's former office. Let's go to the house. Let's not reset it. I just about gave myself heart failure. The reason we're in this save instead of my House Flipper 1 Series 2 save is because I sold the house and started again because it wasn't working, and then realized I couldn't buy it back because I hadn't sold all of the houses at least once in in that series. So we have some work ahead of us there. Right, let's go. I know. Alrighty. If you remember, we're singing a rainbow with this house. This is our red room. It doesn't look too bad, I guess. I'm still getting used to it. I don't use red very often, so it's a bit of an education for me. You will also notice that the very irritating grandparents are in the top spot for buying this house. We are actually aiming to sell this house to the Johnson family, and so we wish to get rid of the grandparents, and I don't mean by hiring a hitman. Tempting as that thought might be. So, yellow, I believe, is the next color on our rainbow list. I'm thinking what we want is we want a massive dining room and kitchen. And I think we might use these two rooms to do that. Yeah, I was really worried the red would be overpowering. And while it is a little strong for my tastes, we're not doing this to my tastes. We're doing this. This is the reason I set the Rainbow Challenge, because I was getting stuck in a rut. So we are going to take out some walls. Just a few. I know. All of this expense of tiling them when I'm just going to knock them down again. We will get our Johnson family up to the top again just as soon as we start putting in kids' rooms. We're gonna see people like Dole and Trusk decide they don't like us anymore, which is not going to bother me at all. There are some people that's not worth being liked by. Just take our time. All right, now here I need to stop being quite so excitable and make sure I don't take out more walls than I need. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to take this out for the moment. We'll actually put a wall in here to turn this into a solid wall. We're going to take out this solid wall because it needs to go. There is something incredibly satisfying about swinging this hammer. I am having a little bit of trouble concentrating. I have a story idea brewing, but that's okay because it will brew in the background while I'm doing this. But if I fade out occasionally, you'll see it's just the story idea starting to kick in. And I'll spend some time with that when I finish recording for the day. Right. I know. So what we're doing is wow, that was spectacular, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, that was much more spectacular than I thought it could be. All right, let's go. Just work our way back because I don't want to take out this wall over here except for that doorway area. I know. This builder has a mean right hook as well, just in case you're wondering. She's a dab hand with a hammer, but she's got a mean right hook. No, I made that up. Okay, so what we've got now is we've got this really nice big open plan here. And we're actually going to divide it. We're going to section it into rooms using our furniture. Okay, and a couple of judiciously placed walls because this gap is not going to stay. And this gap is not going to stay. Actually, you know what? We might section it a little bit further by putting in, I just want to be fairly open plan. It would help if I selected the correct wall. Just to give it a bit more of an open feel. This is why I left all of these piles of tiles in the hallway. So today what we're going to do is we're going to try and get I think I'm going to go with possibly just yellows, but I might put in a dab of orange. It all depends, I think, because going from red to yellow is a really, really striking contrast. I don't think that's going to work very well. So we may end up making this our orange room. Whoops. And there are some very nice oranges that have been added to the game. The team has been working incredibly hard on things. So back it in. Bring it up one. Come on. I know if I ever see build a building like this with a pile of bricks over their head, I'm going to be very worried about them. Tell them not to do it? No. Not their health and safety officer. Not my job. Let them do it on my property? Now that's a good thought. I probably wouldn't. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. That's it. It's like my mouse pointer is slightly off. It's driving me slightly insane. Okay. Excellent. Now let's repair the damage. I do like having all my tiling perks unlocked. You are absolutely correct. It makes me feel so much better about having to redo stuff. Now, what it feels quite logical to do now is actually continue these tiles into this room, but I want a bit of a contrast, so I'm going to have to work out a variation that's not too eye-searingly horrible. And we're going to go with the orange, and we're going to blend the reds and the oranges together. We are just going to buy some more tiles because we can. If I can remember. I can remember, I think. Maybe. Did we get down this far? Yeah, we did. Here they are. Did I buy the teeth red? Yes, because they look slightly brown. That's right. Okay. I think this is them. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Yes, we are going to have them here and all along up here because I want to delineate this space. I may change my mind yet. You're right. We'll see. So when we were doing the last building, I was looking for, even though I had the tiles in my hand, I couldn't see this highlighted part, which is why we had to start this build again. It's okay. We will do a little glittery bedroom another time. It does mean that our first house, our red house, is going to be quite challenging because we're going to do red all the way through it. I probably only need one stack, but oh no, I might need more. That's okay. We'll work it out. So what we want is we want a large dining area in here. We've got 3 kids, a grandma, and 2 adults. We also want maybe like a little schoolroom, possibly. What do you reckon? I think that'd be fun. So like a library schoolroom area with 3 desks and a whiteboard, and I did need the other lot. So I think that should go in. That definitely should be in like your light yellows to encourage learning and alertness. Try hitting E, dear. There you go. All right. So I am thinking if this stretch of wall is going to be that color, we're going to need this color tile on the floor in that strip. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to just grab our floor and ceiling tiles. Now, was I using the Nakara bright red? I think I was using the Nakara dark red because I think the bright red, yes, was too bright. Yes, because we've got the wall continuing in, it makes sense for the floor to continue in, is the thought. Okay. I know we're getting there now. We need to match up the windows, which means I need to remember what I put in. Now, these ones are pale pink. You can't tell because of the red, but the white was too stark. So we're going to zap out these windows here. All right. In the dining area, we want a large window. In the kitchen area, we also want a window. So the dining area window, I think, should, no, I don't want it that big. All right. Should be large, but so we need 2 windows in this style. So this is a 300 by 150 centimeter. I could go the 200, but I think that's going to be too tall. I don't think I have a 200 by 300. Oh, I do. Here we go. We could do that in the dining area. Now it's orange in here. Yes. You know what? We're going to go with the paler orange touch of the beige because this is about the same shade as the pink. So we're going to do this. But this goes in. Whoa. Okay, I may have made a mistake. This goes in. Oh, no, I didn't. Our dining area. All right, it's giving us a faint orange tinge. Pink, green, red and yellow and pink and green. Yeah, we're doing orange over here. Orange and purple and blue. Okay, and we're doing not those windows. We're actually going to do our 300 by 150 in the same color. Did I do the white? Oh, I'm going to have to knock that one out again. I know, this is how I lose my budget. Yeah, no, we need the lighter. 300 by 200. I forgot to hit the white over here for the ledge. Just make sure I've got it in the center. That's it. Boom. Pop that up there. That one needs to go over a little bit. I know, be fussy, be very, very fussy. It's not the same as being afraid. All right. Okay. Okay, that delineates our space quite nicely. Now, I know, just give me a minute. I think we're going to start. We might get our floor down. May keep it simple. Let's just go into our. I want a contrast on the floor, so we're not going to use these tiles for the floor in orange. What I want to do is I'm thinking either the papon maybe. I don't know. We'll have a look. Let me just put a patch in. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. It's got too much green in it. I mean, we've got the Nakara salmon. That's more pink, though. Nakara orange, I mean, just for argument's sake. I know, look, I'm doing swatches. But I want more variation. So, probably neither of those two. Light brown is tempting, but we want something that's not Nakara. So we have our Orza beige. It draws in the patterning from the other ones. I think our Scamet orange rubber is actually going to be a little bit too orange and a little too circular. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not that bad. Sorry. But it isn't. Rightio, let's keep going. Prinko orange. Again, we've got hexagons instead of squares. I'm not so sure I like that. It's more yellow than orange too, so let's not do that. Okay, what's next? Okay, we have a Yamco orange plate, which I think is more not really us, but yeah, no. I need orange with a bit more red in it. Look, I'm not being fussy. You're being not fussy enough. A Petito orange, I might actually put these on the wall above the sink. Yeah, definitely. So that's gonna go along here. Actually we'll do that now. So let's just Petito orange, this is our wall color, and we need to make it oh yeah, well let me just have a quick check of that. That's not a bad match actually for along the wall. Okay. There was a darker one you said? Well, look, we can look at it. I'm not sure how this will go. You have a point. Okay. So I think we've found our wall tiles. I want something in that shade now for the floor or darker. We just go down to floor and ceiling, tiles, scoopity doopity down. See, I also have this Nerita brown and the Luna orange. So let's just grab this Nerita brown. I'm just going to give myself another color swatch. I like it. It's got just enough red in it. All right, that's actually a good contender. We can also check it out in the darker shade, which has got too much red in it. Okay. We can check it in the middle. I mean, if you really want to. Yeah, no. Okay, so it's going to be the light shade of the Nurita brown, maybe, for the floor. I like this idea. The only other one that I was really tempted by is this lunar orange. All right, so if we did this, about here, right? And then we go to our wall tiles. And then I remember with our wall tiles, so it's Nurita. No, it wasn't. It was the leaf tile. That's right. So the Petita orange. Okay, it looks like it's not going to give me the option for doing half. I was hoping for a half wall, so I could have half a wall of Nurita and half a wall, but that's not going to happen. Fine then, we'll do it all the way then. What were we doing? Oops. All right, give me a minute. Or did I really want to go to this violent orange? Let me have a look. Because sometimes you need that extra contrast. Did I just buy the same color? It looks like the same color to me. Okay, so it looks like we are doing that color. Right, well, are you sure? Oh, there we go. I think we're going to go with a darker color. I know, right? Now I have to sell all of. Let's just sell all of these. We got this. Yeah, we're going to go for the bolder colors. Here we go. I know, again, the reason I pick a color scheme when I'm doing these houses is because it takes me right out of my comfort zone. So I have no idea how this is going to look in the long run, because these are not colors I have in my head already. And there's so much new stuff in the game. Yes, I like the contrast. All right. My snarky builder. So what we're doing is we're not going to do this leaf pattern over in this other area. We're just doing this in the kitchen area. It's going to help designate our kitchen area. Oops. Right. Now, do I want the windows to be white framed? I'll think about it. Maybe not. No, I don't. I do like the white framing on the windows in most occasions. Okay, so now we've got these tiles. I'm just going to grab these guys and just sit them out in the corridor. Okay. Yeah, we probably do want another line of the... I know I wasn't going to do that, but we are now. So the lunar orange. Okay. We do need a light in here. I'm going to stick with these. I think, yeah, we are. We're going to stick with these. We're going to make an orange one, though. So we'll go back into our lights, ceiling, down to our nice rectangular metallic thingammy-what's-its. Here we are. I like this small rectangular. Now, can we get an orange in here? I've got a cream. No, what about a gold? Sunny yellow. Brown. No, brown is more red. Gold is more orange. We can give this a shot. Oh, that's too tiny. Oh, yeah, let's try that. All right, and we're doing the rooms with these. I want to put them and center them. So we'll do one here. And this one needs to come. All right, let's just make sure they're lined up even. Yep. All right, now we need a light switch. We are going to grab our light switches. We're going to go, what did we use over there? I know, I'll get there. Escape is not the button. All right, so we're using the new light switches. That's all I needed to know. So we go into lights switches. This is fun. Now, that doesn't look right. We're using the metals. Solus metal. Okay. It's a pretty big room. Right, now we can see what we're doing. It doesn't look quite vomit on me. Orange, that's good. Let's get our blinds in. Because we are going to use blinds in here. So we have our bright coloured and our light coloured. We also have our dark. Dark does not have the colour we're looking for. Bright, it does have orange. It's a darkish orange though, and light has sandy. And I'm thinking the sandy will suit it better. So what we can do is we just put a tester in. Then I'll grab my orange blinds from in here. We may want the contrast, you never know. All right, let's get these assembled and we'll see what they look like. See, it's kind of very matchy-matchy and understated. This is going to be more in your face. All right, I'm going to leave those two up there because I can't decide. Now we're going to put our kitchen in. I mean, I'm actually willing to go this way because of the contrast, but once I put the kitchen in, I'm not sure it's going to match. So let's get our kitchen stuff done. What are you doing? Furniture, kitchen. Okay, there's two things I want in here. One, I want a preparation aisle in the middle. Actually, there's three things. Two, I want a place over here where you can, like a breakfast bar. And then I want my cabinets around the side. I want an oven. I want a big tall fridge, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you get me. So I might actually just scroll down. I like that. It's very squarish though. What are my colors? See, I can get my orange in here too. Or we could reverse it. That looks a little better. And our details. I like the contrast. So, I mean, we could have this, except that. So that would work well with that curtain. But I don't think it would work so well with that one. So it looks like our curtains are going to be the beige. Because it's understated, but it's not. So that solves that problem. Let's get that dealt with. What did we use again? Sandy. It was the Sandy. I think. I I am prepared to be wrong. That would be expensive. Nope, it was the Sandy. Yeah, so just because it doesn't say orange doesn't mean it won't come out orangey. All right, the next thing I want to sort is this breakfast bar because then I'm going to put the rest of the cabinets in. So I need a corner cabinet, but I need a corner cabinet with like a little overhangy thing. Is so to a term, okay? Shush. No, these are hanging, so these are perks. Why don't we see what we get in the perk line? Radio. So, I like it, but what I'm not seeing is it doesn't have that lip at the back. So let's hold off on that one for a minute. We'll just get rid of that. Go back into kitchen furniture. I'm trying to remember what they call them. Perk oven. I know it when I see it. It's a really simple. Yeah, no, that's not it. It's a really simple term, and I can never remember it. I like the bar counters. See, this is what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for it in a kitchen set. I'm going to see if I can find the word. The word would be in one of these earlier sets. Peninsula. Right, let's see what items have a peninsula. So, for instance, no, that's not what I'm after. Oh, left cupboard to the peninsula. This is what I'm after. Okay, so for the Culina Peninsula. So we're looking for something like this, not this color, obviously. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm after. I want the cupboard on one side and the little hooky addy thing on the other side. Okay, I know what I'm after. That. That's what I'm after. All right, so it looks like the Culina might be the only one who has it. Let's just see. Okay, so we're going to go for Culina, I guess. What colours do we get? So there's no orange in here. I might have to change my peninsula idea if I can't find it. Yes. So we have coffee. I have brown coffee. All right, so there's no brilliant orange in that. That's not going to work for me. Do. Let's not do that then. Mm-mm. Back into furniture. Back into, well, actually, let's have a look at the dining room because I want to have a look at. Okay, so that's just going to be legitimate dining tables. Look at this. That is awesome. Yeah, so none of them are counters, a dining table with counters. Alrighty, back into the kitchen. Well, we know what we can and can't have now. So I'm still liking the look of the perk stuff. So we have this big perk oven here and here. This is a 150 centimeter and this is a 100. It's a family of 6. This still seems like overkill, but do you know what? I think we're going to put this in. Alrighty. The base is going to be the orange. The frame, no, I need that reversed. Yes. And then the ornament is going to be, what happens if I make it dark? Okay, no, it's that. Okay, and the details. Are going to be coffee. All right. This, if you hadn't guessed, is going front and center here. I know if that elderly couple weren't already at the top, they would be now. Alrighty, you know, I'm almost thinking it would have been better to do this with the brown. No, wait. Give me a minute. I like this better, this color scheme. And I'll show you why. No, I don't. No, we stick with the light orange. No, that's orange. Yeah, because the brown contrasts better with the wall. We're not looking for a matchy-matchy experience. We're looking for that contrast. So we're going to drop that over here like this. And then we're going to grab the perk oven hood, the cooker hood. See if we can get away with one. Somehow I'm doubting it, but let's try. All right. Thinking we may have to do this. Let's see what that looks like. Yes, it's right. And we're going to actually put in 2. Oh no, we can put in 1. 1 will do. That'll work. Maybe. Rightio. And then we get some counters in. Perk fridge. All right, I want the dark. Maybe. Let's just see what it looks on situ. Okay, 2 orange. So we want that contrast, that light contrast up the front. Maybe. Oh, wait, we have details. Bring that darkness back in. All right, so that's going to be our fridge. Don't ask me where we're putting it, and we're probably going to need 2. Okay. That's the fridge. Now, back into our standing cabinets, which we need. We're definitely going to need a corner cabinet. Is it orange base? Or was it with the light? Yes, it was. And then the tabletop is definitely the light. Or were we going to go with the brown? I'm going to have to check this out now. So to me, it looks like we're doing the brown, right, with that. And I think we're probably doing yeah, all right. So that thing is going in the corner. And actually, we're going to put another one over here. So again, what we're doing is we're using the furniture to delineate the space. And I may yet cheat and put one of these wall things in. We'll work it out in a minute. Almost definitely we'll put one of those wall things in. Alrighty. We want a sink. Actually, we want two sinks because I thought I saw only a single here. So down to the perk sink. So they do this massive oven, but they don't do I'm going to go white with that, possibly. Yeah, no. And then the details will be this because it's that darker orange. We're going to drop two of these in here. We're going to see if we can get a slender little cabinet to fit in this space here. Alrighty, let's have a look. Slender cabinets. Does Perk do them? They do. Slender hanging cabinets. Okay, they do a 50 centimeter cabinet. Let's have a look at this. We want the coffee on the outside. Wait. We do the tabletop light, do the drawers, light, and do the details in orange. I'm not sure I like this kitchen anymore. I don't have to like it. The client has to like it. Again, though, it's something new for me, so I tend to dislike it on site anyway. That's just the way I am, and then I let it grow on me. Like a fungus. All right, so we may need to extend this kitchen out by one more space to get the size I want. Or I can just take out this cabinet and we can shrink it down and make the dining room the bigger space. No, that will work too. All right, and just in case I need another one of these cabinets, we're going to get one of these I am so huge cabinets. It is so to a technical term. There's a pink standing cabinet, Perk standing cabinet. But I don't think that's going to fit anywhere. Let me just check. Pink, good pink. Good pink. Good pink. Good pink. Close, but no cigar. Alrighty, so we don't need the gigantic, ginormous one. We need the 100 centimeter one, which is over here. And we're going to drop that in here. We are going to whiffle our oven over here. We're going to grab this, recenter it, pop that over there. You know, these mistakes in real life would be a lot more expensive. And I'm going to see if I can drop another 100 centimeter cabinet. Beautiful. In there. Okay. Now, What I want to do next is I want to have like a breakfast bar in there. So we're going to grab probably a dining room. Yeah. Bar chairs are probably all going to be too big, is my guess. I mean, that's cute. The kids would love it, but I think it's too tall. Oh, no, it might work. So we're going to drop 3 of these. Grandma probably does not use a bar chair. I'm going to put 3 of these for the 3 kids. Actually, we're going to put a 4th one in. There'll be some kind of supervising adult, I'm sure. All right, the five grown-ups will fit. I don't know if that actually works, but anyway, we can always sell it if I don't like it later. I mean, we also have this, which may actually have been a better option if I can find an orangey colored timber. We have our red oak, no, our cedar, no, our rough, our coarse, no, that doesn't work. Okay, the light bamboo is kind of orangey. I forget what I used in the little house that I made. All right, so I mean, I could do this, right? Oh no, that's too tall anyway. Never mind. And the other thing we can do is we can just get normal looking chairs. See, I like that, but you know, or we could go for our leaner chairs. Let me just see how they measure up. See, I think they're way too small. Alrighty, we're stuck with the glow in the dark chairs. Let's go for our 150 centimeter bench, which means we're back in the kitchen. Down to our perks, down to our perk standing cabinet. The base is coffee. The tabletop is beige. The details are orange. Where's my drawers? My drawers are beige. Flip that round. Flip that around. I know we might yet get our kitchen done this episode. What do you reckon? And I want to have a corner cabinet, another corner cabinet. So let us grab a corner cabinet, which I'm hoping will still be up here. Here it is. What did we do? This one. Front was that. Tabletop was that. That's it. And I wanted to put it maybe about here, which means I want a short, tiny in the middle cabinet about here. Yes. Pop that in there. I know there are miles and miles of cupboard space. And I'm going to grab one more 50 centimeter cabinet, which is that, those, and that can go here. Right, now, I still only have one teeny tiny fridge for this massive family. That may end up being a problem for them that they can fix. Right. So I have my breakfast bars. We're actually going to move these chairs down. Put one here. Just give them a little bit of elbow room. There's going to be no stabbing each other with your cereal spoon. Oh, tell me your siblings never did that to you. There we go. I know the chairs are too tall, but we don't have an option of dropping them down about an inch and a half, something like that. Alrighty, time to do the pretty bits. Let's go with, I know, what are we doing? We are going into decorations. We're going into plants. We're going into small, yes, And we're going to go look for herbs, which are probably going to be down the bottom. There they are. I'm going to grab some herb pots. We are going to stick with the white. And we're going to just put an array of them. 3 of them, because there's 3 different kinds in here. And then I'm going to have a couple of pots on the end. All right, we'll just see which ones we've missed that need filling in. Now, I might actually spread them out because we can intersperse them. Oh, no. My Johnson family hates my kitchen. Oh, man. Well, too bad. We'll work on it. They'll be back. They'll be back. Maybe. Okay. This is going to drive me nuts unless it's centered between the taps. I know, which means that this whole thing is going to be slightly off, which may drive me crazier than I already am. Okay, we have basil, mint, rosemary, thyme, oregano, chives. Now, I have a whole lot of rosemary. I'm going to need some more parsley. And I'm going to need some more thyme. And yeah, we're going to need more of all the things. So let's pop this one. Flowers? Great. And the old couple should be really, really miserable now. Yes, they're not happy because I've put too many plants in the house. But that's fine because this is not their house. Not making it for them. Rosemary there. Rosemary there. I'm going to put some chives. It's not as balanced, aesthetically balanced as I want it to be, but it is practically balanced. So, right, that's our little veggie patch. We love plants. So, more than 2 and less than 200 is fine with them. Sorry, more than 2 and less than 6 is not fine with them. There we go. All right, so this is my orange room so far. We're not putting a rug on the floor. As tempting as it is, I want an island in the middle if I can fit it and still have room to do things in the kitchen instead of breaking a hip on running into things. Let's find out what we have in our standing kitchen sets. Actually, even better, let's just type in island and see what it comes up with. What is that? I like it, but not for this house. Okay, we're also looking for kitchen islands that have little round things. No. Oh, we could have used that. Yeah, but we didn't. I mean, no, there's nothing here that does what I want it to do. No orange, that's fine. Okay, so we're not going to do an island then, because it would be, I don't have anything that's quite right for this space. We have this nice big space in the middle. Rightio, tab that open. That's almost my kitchen done. We have not got any hanging cabinets in here. We haven't got a microwave. What else do we need? We need a microwave. We need a coffee machine. Yeah, we need a toaster at the very least. Alrighty, so into electronic equipment, actually no, we need to go into kitchen, furniture, kitchen, electronic equipment. Alrighty. There's an ice cream machine. Okay, that is definitely out of the Dine Out DLC, isn't it? Popcorn maker. Oh, double fridge. That for a family this size, that's not that much of a luxury. All right. Beige base. Beige handles. And that should get it kind of close to where I need it to be in the thing. I know it's going to have to go over here. Right, and then the next thing I need is, okay, the next thing I need is, so that's not a bad coffee machine. I'm actually just looking for the little coffee machine they give you at the very beginning of the game. Although I'm looking at things like this one, which looks pretty cool. I'm thinking that should go over here near the fridge, because then you can have all your coffee mixings in one spot. And of course, where there's coffee, there's got to be toast. So where's my toaster? I think there is only one toaster. Somewhere. There's our Tenera toaster. We'll grab that thing. Comes in black or black. You know what else we need? We need to have PowerPoints. So we go into installations. We find ourselves a couple of nice PowerPoints. Make that in cream. Let's reverse that. There we go. All right, gonna pop that there. We're also gonna need one over here for the fridge. We'll pop that down there, use it for the vacuum cleaner as well. We're gonna need one over here for the microwave. I can't begin to tell you how weird these PowerPoints look to an Australian. They are just not how our PowerPoints look. Anyway, that is our PowerPoint. Excellent. We have microwave. We don't have any overhead cupboards, which was the other reason I was coming in here for. So into here, into our furniture, into our kitchen, into our hanging cabinets, perks. We want. Now, I think we worked out that the corner cabinet was not going to work, so we're just going to have. Let's have a look at this one. So, coffee. The doors are light and the details are dark. There we go. And okay, that is just so not going to fit there. It is going to fit quite nicely. Here it's going to drive me crazy because I've got a little gap beside it. I'll think of something. Then we're going to grab our 100 centimeter cabinet and we're going to do the same with that. All right. And I'm thinking if I can fit a 50 centimeter cabinet over here, my life will be complete. All right, it won't be complete, but it'll be a good start. Pop that one in. Just kind of get it the right height because it will look odd if it doesn't match it. All right. I know it says red and yellow and pink and green, but it also says orange and purple and blue. There's our orange. And I do need to, we are going to do this. We're going to grab our little windowy thing here, which means I am going to have to fit. I'm going to have to move that cupboard. Right, let's go. There is so too enough room. What are you talking about, game? So what we've done is we've used colour and the furnishings to delineate the spaces. We're not quite done yet. I know, we'll get there. What? I know. Okay, good. It does intersect. And it didn't do anything weird about it. Okay. So we have a clearly delineated large kitchen, which has made quite a few people happy. Where are my tiles? Let's get these walls up and running. Well, they're up. Let's get them the right color now. Right. And again. So what we've done is we've delineated the space with our color, with our furniture. I'm just going to grab this fridge and we're going to move it over because there's one important item we forgot to put in the kitchen. Although it's not ideal to be juggling the PowerPoint with this. Let me just deal with that. We're going to just grab this PowerPoint. We're going to just move it up over here. We're going to go in here. We're going to grab our search. We're going to put in trash and enter. Trash bin with cover. Well, actually, let's have a look. We have our Tiamat wooden trash can. That's kind of cool. A Tiamat pastel. Even cooler because that will actually match. We have our Panteo, which only comes in white. Our Lauren, which only comes in white. Right. So we might go with our Tiamat because it actually comes in the color we're after. That's the wrong sort of bin for this room. Looks like we're going to be stuck with our Panteo because it's big enough. But there we go. Now we have a kitchen trash can. We have a nice wide kitchen, which is kind of good. We're going to just tile up under here. We're just going to get that bit done. And into our walls, wall tiles, down to our leaf designs. We're using the center orange. I'm going to grab, I think it'll be about 3 of them. We're not doing this side of the wall. So again, what we're doing is delineating our space using our color. So this delineates, this is overhanging the kitchen area, which I think it still is. I actually like the idea of putting yellow in the dining room. Not just from an aesthetics point of view, but because red and yellow make orange, which has kind of got an appeal when it comes to the logic point of view. Oh dear. Okay, let's just drop those down there. Now, so this is our kitchen space. I'm sure there are 100 other things I should put in here, like a dish rack and a hanging towel for hands. So we might just put those in while I remember them. No doubt next episode I will think of more. But I think for this episode, actually, there's also a cutting board, which just going to sit over there. And there's also the dish rack and the bread thing. So just scoot a bit further down. Okay, there's our hanging towels. I know the white just looks grotty. The red is too red. We're just going to go with the white. We're just going to hang that over here. And I might hang another one. Oh, do we have oven mitts we could hang? Oven glove. All right, well, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but it'll do. What else have I got? I know, I'd like another color for that towel. Oh, what we could do. Go into bathroom. And we're looking for like a face flannel or a like this but smaller. Yeah, not gonna find it. That's okay. Go back. Go to kitchen. Right, what we came in here for was double kitchen drying rack. Most people wash from their left to their right, so we'll drop that in there. Now we're done. All right, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. If you want to see me work with a particular color for a particular room, please let me know in the comments below, and I will check you later. Take care out there.